And hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are we doing tonight? It is me, Frizy92, with round 2 of RRL Monday Night League at Bahrain. And with me in the commentary box is none other than BSR RoscoArm. Welcome, Ross.
Good to be back. Nearly thought for a moment there you've forgotten my name for a second, but anyway, that's okay. It's only the second round for us as a commentating. Third round you could say, considering the social race. But anyway, good to be back as always. A nice, great lobby again with 16 drivers this week. So should be an exciting race, I would think.
Yes, and unfortunately, BR Jared has left the session, so a bit of internet issues already. Hopefully, someone can get him back in the race again or back in the lobby. I've turned down the sound from last week too, so if anybody can tell me if it's okay, you can hear me better than last week, let me know in the chat. As we go through, as people do their outlaps, I'll just run you down the championship order from a chaotic first race with Rissel taking the win in the Alfa Romeo. It's actually an Alfa 1-2 with I'm Death Bro in second. Benny in the lone Rando was P3, so that's your podium. Then you got Exodona in P4, B-Dubstep in 5th, Penske in 6th, Is That Man in 7th, Conrad Strait in 8th, Panish 75, the lone Williams getting 2 valuable championship points, Emmy Wadey in the other half in P10, with Mitchie just missing out in P11, X Still in 12th, RBHR Edge in 13th, Withers 88 in 14th, Tiny Scotto in 15th, Formula Fish in 16th, Owens 1503 in 17th, BRL Jared in 18th because he missed last week, and same with Derek Kidd in 19th. So that's the drivers' standings. The team standings are as follows, with Alpha in P1 with 43 points, almost the maximum points. Unfortunately missed out on the fastest lap. The Red Bulls are in P2 on 18 and Renault are in 3rd on 15, with Mercedes 4th, Toro Rosso in 5th, Haas in 6th, Williams in 7th, and Ferrari, McLaren and Racing Point running at the bottom 3 without any points, as I'm Death Bro has crashed out. I must have missed that, I do apologise.
Don't know, he might have retired in the pit lane. I'm not 100% sure, but this is maybe just what I'm getting.
And I think Edge might be the first one to do a lap. I think he is, yeah, because he's holding up that laggy person in the Red Bull as Calvo Oz has joined. Let's have a look at Edge. He's on none ERS, so he's just doing a lap on the softs to get a feel on the track. It's laggy, just pulls off to the side. Here comes Edge, set the first time lap of a 31-2 on the softs. I think Mitch is P2 on the hards. And Dill goes provisional pole with a 30.7 on the mediums. Laggy P4. Conrod's P2 on the 30.9 on the hard tyres. What a lap from the legendary Steve Bingham.
Yes.
Of course he does that.
Of course.
As Formula Fish goes P2 with a 30.8 on the softs. Penske's in 5th. I think that is me waiting about to do a lap.
P2.
He goes up to P2.
Let's have a look at Matt here in the Red Bull. Goes provisional pole.
Goes provisional pole. So Matt's doing the 2-stop, but it looks things.
Well, it's still early
And-
days, and these sort of times are probably not retrospective to what they'll probably set a little bit later on. I think you'd be probably wanting to set 29s, maybe 28s, even maybe the odd 27 if you're one of the very quick guys around here. So let's just wait and see how it pans out.
As I'm on board with Jared, he must have had an invalidation on his lap time. And there's a spinner.
Oh, deal back to the top.
Rixel has had a spin with somebody. There's a far wide tire right there, which is Penske. So Rixel's got no wing. That it doesn't look like.
Once he starts turning, I could confirm. No, I think he's still got wing. Well, he does on my screen. We're probably just getting out of everybody's road here, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's...
He's got wing.
Just probably
Yeah,
trying to find
I don't know. I just... Yeah. It's Pomps for the win 87. He goes into P8 on the softs. Ed's moved up to 5th. He's back in the pits. Laggy's in P2 with a 29.6 on hards. Where's Jared? Jared's right there, coming down the long back straight before the final corner. Hopefully he's got his wheel issues sorted out.
Fingers crossed.
Here comes Jared, comes across the line. P11, 37.7.
Again, just a banker lap. It'll definitely go, I think, a bit quicker in these next couple, if that's his plan.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yellow flag second 3. It's Rixel again. So I don't know if he's out of fuel or what. I think he might be out of fuel.
Yeah, seems very weird.
But he's going very, very slow. I think he's out of fuel.
Surely he can't be. He's only just come out on an out lap. Well, it says on my graphic. Anyway, I don't know whether that's the same for you, but that's very strange.
Yeah, he's on an out lap for me as well. He's just completely stopped. Now he's going again. So now he's up to speed. That's very weird because I have no idea what was going on there.
Unless he's on a wheel and he's also having some issues or something, I don't know. Sort of like moving the steering a little bit there, so that's just my assumption really, that he's maybe got an odd wheel issue or something as well. I don't know.
Yeah, as Withers goes to P10 ahead of his teammate.
There's Jared.
And there's Jared on pole. Provisional pole.
No surprise, 28.8 on the hard cop out of tyres.
And Rixel's on the softs as well. But he's got the track map on my end is red, so I don't know. He might come in.
Wait and see here.
Force India at turn 4. Racing Point.
Racing Point.
Sorry.
I thought we got rid of the old name ages ago.
Oh, I'm in the bloody Racing Point on the Saturday League, and
yes.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I can't wait for the comments to crucify me now.
Oh, just wait, because next year it'll be Aston Martin, so just watch out for that. We'll be trying to do the same thing again in 2021 anyway, so...
Yeah. And speaking of the first race, I just want to say thank you for all the support that you've shown on round 1. It's gone reasonably well. Actually, all the videos on the RRL YouTube channel, it's really, really good to see. It's a brand new league. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that has watched and liked and subscribed to the channel as well. It means a lot to everybody here at RRL as B Dubstep comes across the line on P2 with a 29.2, 4 tenths off Jared.
Is that the fastest final sector there, according to the track map I just seen? So, yellow flags. Okay, it's one of the Ferraris just getting out of the road with us.
The Wadey had the fastest middle sector, apparently.
Okay.
Coming around that final corner. Conrod's
Conrad.
retired.
Oh, he's done it in the pits. Yeah.
Yep. The Wadey's in the P3 on the halves with a 29.3.
Yeah.
Just over a tenth behind Dubstep, so not bad.
Benny.
Who was? I think that was Benny. Yep, Benny's in the P2 with a 29.1. So between the top four, it is about half a second. The same compounded tyre with Jared with 3 laps.
Yeah.
Extra.
That's not the right one. There we go. No. Get the right graphic in a second. There we go.
It's. But yeah, Jared's going to be the next one to cross the line for a timed lap.
Doubtful he'll be improving on his lap. If anything, he might be just sending off for a lap here.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, 3 seconds, was a throwaway lap.
So, Renault 1-2 at the moment. We did see an Alfa Romeo 1-2 last time out in Australia. Reckon we'll see something similar this week?
Yeah, I think, it was a
Whoa!
Alpha
Someone's just had a spin. It was Poms. Sorry to interrupt there, Frizy.
Jared. Yeah, Jared had a spin, and Racing Point has had another spin. Poms, but he's okay now.
Yeah, just caught the back end of that one. I think it was on board with Rixel there, and he just caught the back end of that Racing Point spinning around, and it was Poms.
So with just over 5.5 minutes left, Ross,
yes.
Who's your prediction for pole position for tonight's race?
Okay, now this will be a tricky one, I reckon, because obviously Rixel did take pole last time out in Australia, and we know how quick Jared is around here, and can't remember exactly what happened in the Saturday league. You'd probably know, Frizy. Do you remember who took pole in the Saturday version of this?
I think it was Jared, I want to say.
Yeah.
Penske moves up the P9.
So, this might have been a spin there for Rix. Oh, yes, he's gone around. He's out of the he's out, actually, of qualifying.
Oh, wow. That's a big shot. So I caught the end of Mitch's lap, and he's on provisional pole in the mediums.
28.3.
28.3. Well, both Alphas are at the back.
What a contrast from this time last week.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
I was
on provisional pole.
I was going to say possibly Rixel for a pole, but now he's out of qualifying. I'm probably going to have to say nearly Jared, unless someone can really upstage him. Though it would not surprise me if someone goes on the soft tyres and belts out a pole position. Whether that be suitable for the race, we'll wait and see. But
well, Laggy's on the softs. X still is on the softs as well, and Laggy's gone purple first sector.
Yep.
I think Edge might be coming into the pits.
Under 4 minutes to go as Laggy runs this bit wide, coming through 10 there, so it might affect his lap a little bit.
Out, goes up the P7. Oh, Penske. Jeez, I just saw that on a track map that Penske made a late call to come into the pits. As I'm still on board with that Laggy person who's a reserve. Just over a second on his best time lap. He's in P9.
Getting that little error down the turn 10 would have cost him a little bit of time. And now he's going to come straight back into the pit lane.
Oh, yep. Laggy's back in. I think Fish might have moved up to P10.
Potential.
He's studying his lap time.
Okay. This would be pretty much where everybody's in the pit lane here. That Edge, who's literally cutting the corner there, right on cue. So, and he's literally exploring every single bit of track limits here around Bahrain. So whether he can make it back
I
in
think
time.
he's hurrying to get. Yeah, I think he's hurrying to get back in, and that's a Haas of me Wadey that's had a. Oh no, he's letting From the Fish through, as he's on a lap. I think Edge might miss out unless he cuts every single corner again on his
and he's
next
out of
lap.
fuel. And he's out of fuel, I think, just as he was coming in. I could be wrong, because it looked like the red symbol, the fuel light, looks like he's run out of fuel, so he's just made it back.
So he's got 2 minutes, and the times are about 1:30. So
he'd have to pretty much get onto the set of tyres and then get out quick.
Yeah, I think he's going to run out of time.
Yeah, I think so as well.
There's only one person on the soft tyres, and that's X Steel. Everyone else is on the mediums.
It is the strategy around this track here is, Edge is not going to make it, so that's definitely confirmed. The strategy around here is pretty simple, a one-stop strategy. You start on the mediums and go into the hard tyres. Not impossible. You can do softs to hards, but you have to stretch out your soft tyres quite a bit. But probably knowing Dealey, probably maybe try the two-stop around here.
Yeah. And as we saw last week, anything can happen. I mean, a safety car could change everything. We had 3 virtuals last week. We had 1 virtual VSC last night, on Saturday, I should say. So it wasn't as chaotic as last week's race, but you know, it was still pretty good. There was battles galore everywhere. Formula Fish has got red track map on my end. His Poms is retired, so he starts in P13. Where's B-Wayne? He's P5.
I think Fish has actually invalidated his lap time. He'll be very, very close to actually making it back for another run, although probably wouldn't mind maybe if he gets knocked outside the 10, because that'll mean fresher tyres for the race.
Yeah. I'm just going to say, B-Wayne went purple second sector, but he can't take much into that because nice Codemasters. But he'll get a big slipstream as Formula Fish will come into the pits. Where will he go? B-Wayne's P2 with a 28.6. Who's this? This is X Steel. It's the next one across the line. There's a Ferrari around.
He's purple in sector 2. There's Fish's car straight into the wall there. Only P2.
X Steel's P2. Who's the next one? I think it's Dubstep. Dubstep's the next one across the line. Mitch is still on pole, but not by much. I think Jared might take that away. Here comes B Dubstep.
He goes pole.
Dubstep goes provisional pole. Here comes, Benny's on an outlet, I think.
Jared's gone purple in sector 2 here, so he's on track. Benny's
jumps up. P2.
Yep, very good job from Benny. Jared, his teammate's going to be the next one across the line.
Going to be Penske, and is that Matt?
Watch it, he'll set a 27
so
here.
Jared, 27.4. Penske's in the 6. Matt, P8.
P8, yep.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Renault 1-3 with BRL Jared on pole position. Boy, a long way. What a qualifying.
That was interesting, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And as we see here, I was going to say, Jared is on pole, followed by B Dubstep in P2, 5 tenths behind him. Betty Jared's teammate in third, Mitchie in fourth, Extel in fifth, starting on the softs, Penske in sixth, Wadey in seventh, Is That Matt in ninth, Edge in ninth, Laggy Person in 10th, Fish in 11th, Withers, Conrad, Palms, Rixel and Deathbro, the two alphas, are starting at the back after DNFing. Whew. A very, very different week for the two alpha boys.
Very different. Qualifying on the front row last week, now at the back of the grid this week. So, going to be a long effort for those guys. But the opposite strategy, not out of the question for the guys outside the top 10 if they want to try something a little bit different.
Yeah, completely agree. So, it's going to be an interesting run down to turn one. Will Benny stay behind Joe for that slipstream, or will he just go for the move? It's thrown up a lot of questions. Can Rixel come from the back and get a podium? Maybe even challenge Jared?
Many questions could be answered in this race tonight, that is for sure. I think everybody's almost readied up for the formation lap, if it's still on. I think it is, yes.
Alright, well that's a good thing, because now, and Calbo is in 17th actually, I forgot about Calbo. Sorry, yes. Calbo. Now, with the formation lap running, now Ross, I want race winner and surprise podium.
Okay. Now this one may be a little bit of a tricky one. I could sense, because I remember from what I saw the stream on the Saturday night, it was a great battle between both Jared and Rixel. I think Jared might have this one in the bag for the race win. Surprise podium. This is an interesting one. How about Laggy for a surprise podium, considering starting on the harder compounder tyres in the 10. We're obviously doing the opposite strategy, so Laggy could be a bit of a factor here, provided that everyone gets through unscathed in the first lap, of course.
Yeah.
What about you, Fozzie?
I'm thinking Jared for race win as well. He might have some competition with Benny, Rixel, I'm Death Bro, maybe even Benny. Dubstep could be a shout. And surprise podium, I'm thinking Mitchie. He's in P4. He's on the same tyre as the top three. I mean, you can never know. You know how aggressive Mitchie can be.
Yes, that is very true.
I think Mitchie might be within a shout of a podium, surprise podium. And it's worth pointing out as well, only 4 drivers are not starting on the mediums. Only Extil is on the softs, Edge, Laggy Person, and Withers are on the hards. Everyone else is on the mediums.
Yep, that'll be the right strategy around here, especially. So
I'm surprised no one's gone for the hards as well with Withers.
Maybe just wanting a bit more tyre grip. Yeah, but I'm probably like you as well, Frizy. A little bit surprised, but it may pay off, it may not. We'll wait and see.
There's an excellent camera shot of all the cars on my screen as we get ready for 5 red lights for the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out, away we go. Jared gets off to a tentative start. Dubstep gets off to a flyer. Jared's into P3 already. It's Dubstep into P1. Benny's coming back on the outside. Oh, no contact. Hopefully no contact. No. Mitch is already up to P7. As Dubstep takes away the race lead from Jared and Benny, the 2 Renaults, as Penske is making a move on Jared. No, he gets back into the slipstream.
Oh, there's contact. There was a little bit of contact with us. I think that was at a little half spin.
Further to the back.
They survived all of that.
Jared pressurising Benny.
Close.
Oh, nearly contact, and there was a way off car. I think it was Wadey. Not sure if it was or not.
Conrad is 16th. I think you'll find the other Haas driver. Oh, it's chaos around here. What is happening here? Look like
as Penske moves up the P3, overtakes Benny. Benny went wide at turn 10, so Penske's on the podium behind Jared and Dubstep. As Dubstep nearly has a full second lead.
Well, Matt's dropping spots here. Matt is dropping spots big time here. Don't know what's going on here.
Might have something, I'm not sure.
A bit hard to tell. Yellow flags.
Yellow flag sector 3, it's Formula Fish.
Yep.
Formula Fish, I think he might have just hit the curb by accident maybe. As Dubstep completes lap 1 to start lap 2. Already ahead of Jared, but Jared's coming back quickly. He's only 4/10 behind him. Penske's already 1 point behind the 2 race leaders.
There's Matt up the inside at the turn 1 there on edge. I think he's got the move done. Rixel's also got by Withers by the looks of things. Get a bit sideways off the corner there. I think Matt and Edge are still battling away here for P10. Withers might have a look up back up the inside of Rixel actually. And no, not quite close enough for Withers. So it drops back. But I tell you what, I think probably the best starters so far, probably one of them has to be Penske up into P3. And obviously the other one, Dubstep, leading the race. Poor start, unfortunately, for Michi. Oh, hello.
Dives by Penske. Oh, didn't come off. There's now Dill has overtaken Benny for P4 as the Toro Rosso 3-4, so that might be handy points for them both.
Yep.
As Jared's hounding B Dubstep. Michi might look for a move on Benny. He's only a 10th behind. But looking at this battle at this point in time.
We assume Dill is possibly on the 2-stop. He could try the 1-stop if he stretched out his soft tyres, but 2-stop is probably looking more and more likely.
Jared sets the fastest up with a 32-1.
Yeah, he's closing in here.
I think Dill's going to act as a rear gunner for Penske.
Wadey up the inside of Michi. On the wrong side for this corner. Look at the DRS. We'll try a bit of a switch back again. Here we go. Trying to keep an eye on everything in front there as well. I think Dubstep's hanging on. Wadey up the inside. A little bit sideways. Michi taking every little bit of extension road there. But Wadey gets it done up in the 6th. Meanwhile, something's going on between Edge and Rixel. There's a bit of ghosting there on my screen.
I missed that. I was focusing on the front.
Yeah.
Rix on Death Row moved up from last to talk from 13. Not going to be good enough. Oh, there's a spinner!
Flags, laggy.
It was laggy. Benny overtakes Dill, sorry.
Change for the lead.
Jared's in the P1. Sorry, I missed that. I was looking where the spinner was.
Yeah, trying our best to keep up with everything, with all the battles, and Edge and Rixel, I think, are still battling away here. Up into turn 12, and Rixel gets it done. I don't think that's really a move you see down to turn 12, but he got it done. Up into P11, just outside the points, is what's happening here with Poms.
Something's wrong with Poms. He just slowed a lot on my screen, on the track map.
That's very weird there. Slaggy break the slipstream here. He'll have to here because he's got a heap of DRS drivers right behind him here. Going in and out. Well, there's Rixel going. I think everyone will keep in their slots for the time being. Oh, look out, Edge and Rixel. Edge gets a time penalty. First one of the race, I believe. I might be completely wrong.
Way to overtake X-Deal for P5. I just saw that.
Oh,
Yellow flag sector 1.
Edge is around.
I think it's Edge. Yeah, Edge is around.
Is he lost any front wing? No, not by the looks of it. I thought he may have lost front wing, but he's back down to the rear behind Conrad. Gonna try for a dive up the inside here. Yes, he does. Get it slowed down. Gets back up to 16th already.
Can Benny make a move? No. He stays behind Penske.
Quite close enough
on the
there.
slipstream. It's Dubstep's falling behind a little bit. Might be into ultra saving now. Still's in the P6. Rixel's in the points in P10.
Yep. It's just moved past the first Red Bull of, is that Matt? Going to be chasing after.
Here comes Benny.
Racing Point.
Can Benny make a move on Penske? No, he stays behind. He'll get DRS on the pit straight.
Jared says
the fastest lap with a 31.5. Here comes Benny.
I'm going to say Penske might be sitting duck here. So go for the move down to turn 1. He should. Get it stopped.
Down the inside. Goes a bit
Only
wide, but
just.
Penske does a crisscross.
Give each other space. Just.
Oh, Penske. Sorry, the wrong way there.
Wadey may take full advantage of this. No, plays it safe there. Good call. Benny around the outside. Mitchie and Dill are switching spots here as well. There's literally all things happening.
Pits.
Yeah, Death has come in. What's happened with him? Leggy and Pob's going side by side through 6 and 7. Rixel's got nowhere to go there. He can't really try and get two in one go.
Contact. I caught the end of that. Yeah, Matt's going to let the position, let him go through again, but Rixel's in the P12.
Late contact.
Yeah, I think there was. Matt's in 15th now after all of that. Calvo from last in P10, ladies and gentlemen. But I think that might be short-lived. As well, he's got a 2-second gap behind Rixel on the same compound of tyres.
Yep, that is very true.
It's Formula Fish. He's making his way back after that lap 1 spin. He's in the P12. Conrod Straight's in the 15th.
Did we miss Benny jumping up into P3? Have I completely gone over that one?
No. Well, I caught that. We were commentating on it. But here comes
right, he might be under attack here.
In the turn 1, he gets the move done, but
yes, he does.
He'll get the second bite of the cherry of the DRS.
He'll have to run here.
Won't. And here comes Benny. Down the
close.
There's a bit of contact there.
It's a nice chopper shot. Little bang of wheels
Benny.
there.
They go side by side.
No, I'd give up the spot. There you go.
Backs out.
You might have a look down here into turn 8. No, Benny covers down the inside there. They died a crisscross. Maybe on the wrong side for this next corner, Penske. Oh, brake as late as you dare.
What a camera shot that was.
I now actually pull
great,
it off.
Thanks for that. Yes, he did.
It might be it'd be short-lived, I think. Somehow they're giving each other racing room. I don't know how they're doing it.
Oh, bit of contact.
Wadey might take. No, he's still a bit further back. Is Wadey? Well, now Benny tries to crisscross again. This could literally be the battle for the rest of this race. Literally for the podium. Well, Benny tried again.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Oh,
look out, here comes Wadey.
He's got an excellent run.
Although we've tried Penske's giving the slipstream too. Oh, here comes Benny.
Oh,
three wide.
They've gone 3 wide. I think you might get it. Yep,
that's a quarter cut and a half there. Got the 3-second time penalty for his troubles as Wadey. He's still going, Benny and Penske. The dive bomb. Oh, yes. Knowing Penske with his late dive bombs, I knew that was going to happen.
With all that battling, it's brought Mitchie and X-Still into the party.
Yep.
There's going to be a 5-car scrap, and Pomps for the win and Lagan not far behind them.
No, certainly not.
Makes a move on Conrod thing, but we're focusing on this battle as Benny down the inside of Penske. P4 gets it done.
But it's still going.
Down the
Around the inside, no. Oh, yellow flags.
Take the one. It's Withers. Withers. The center's spun. Got
a bit of a gap behind.
Oh, no. Well, Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna watch this from Mitch's perspective.
Jarrett says 30.8.
Five car train for the podium.
Let's see what happens here down in the turn one. Dill's in the pits.
Next Dill's the pits.
Yep. Okay, and Penske! Whoa, wee!
Oh,
That was a bit close for comfort there. Very late braking for Penske. Nearly took out Benny. That would have been very awkward, but managed to just get away with it. And Dill's onto the medium compounder tyres. They've come out here just behind Withers in 16th. So he's possibly definitely on the 2-stop at this stage.
See there, Mitch is starting to fall behind a little bit. It's outside the DRS rank of 1.2 seconds. But Laggy's closing up on Poms. Poms is closing up on Mitchie.
Yep.
Mitchie went at DRS, but I think Poms will. Because Benny's closing down on me, Wadey X048.
I would not be surprised at all at this point if any of these guys try a bit of an undercut here. I would not be surprised. Nearly coming up to the pit window.
Yeah, I think it's lap 12 or 13 for the medium runners.
Getting very close here. Lady straight away. Trying to get out of the slipstream.
Trying to play their mind games. Penske still has DRS, I think. No, he doesn't.
No. That's like the 1 second bracket. Pom's looking on Mitchie. Oh, Mitchie may have had a little moment there into turn one, and I've actually done it as Pom, so he's up in the 6th place. It's extra DRS as well, so that should help keep him in front of Mitchie, and does so.
Oh.
Look at this.
Will Benny make it move into the courtyard? Benny outside, can you make it stick?
He keeps it here, and if he got the right one for the next corner.
He's got the run. Benny's in the P3.
He'll
Sure
slow
he'll
down.
got DRS.
I think
Oh,
might be Wadey.
Good. Wadey's got DRS.
Literally covering the inside line.
Outside, can he make it stick? No, he can't.
No.
Laggy's overtake Mitchie.
Yep.
Mitchie might be suffering some tyre wear. It's Rixel's right behind him.
Oh, Mitchie. There's a little bit of a brake lock there for Laggy. Not quite close enough, but yeah, might be under attack from the current championship leader in Rixel. And is he going to make the move? Yes, he does, up the inside of the final corner. Will he hang on to it? Conrad gets a 3-second time penalty. Actually might, you know, with the DRS. Laggy does not have DRS. There'll be 2 spots in one go here down to the turn one.
Oh, bit of sideways movement there from me, Wadey. Just got the end of that. Rixel is at the P7.
Oh, Benny's back up in the P3 for the moment, at least.
Me, Wadey. No, he never left P3. He was always P3 on the straight.
Okay.
But he still has it. Oh, me, Wadey. They got side by side through the S's.
This is going to end ugly. I could just sense it. Especially if you remember back to the Australian race as
still
well.
Has the front wing. Penske looking for a move on Benny. Not happening. Oh.
Okay.
There's a bit of lag there.
Dubstep has just glitched back all the way to P5.
Not exactly sure why that happened. I think Dubstep is actually in P2. This is still a fight for P3, I believe. Nice Codemasters.
We'll wait and see if it fixes itself up. Might take a lap or two maybe, but anyway, back to the battle here for, we think is still P3. We don't know yet. We'll wait and see what Codemasters thinks.
Poms is into the fray now.
He's waiting right down into the pit lane. I thought he was going to go into the pit lane. Up the inside goes Benny. Go Stick a little bit.
Has Dubstep made a stop?
No, I don't
No,
believe
he hasn't.
Matt has just got by Formula Fish for 11th. Does Fish have a look
But
back?
It's
It's confusing. Yes.
Yeah, because I think Dubstep might have had a screen freeze. His Rixel's in the P6.
Oh yeah, that possibly is another possibility. Yep, Rixel.
I mean, Wade is covering the inside line very aggressively.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have a 6-car train from P3 to P9.
Pretty
They're
much, yeah.
They're all within a straight of each other. As Benny runs really wide.
Using every single track limits. Meanwhile, Jared's got a 15-second lead if we're basing it that Dubstep's had a moment, whether that's internet-related or screen freeze. He's back into P4. Has anybody pit yet? No, not by the looks of it. Just everyone tries to go down into the pit lane. Actually, some people do.
Oh, Penske, Risco and Pomps are in.
Okay.
So, that's very interesting from Rixel's part. He should be on the freshest mediums compared to everyone else. Mitch is also in. That's very interesting on Rixel's part.
Poms has to change a front wing by the looks of things. And I think he had to change the front wing.
Benny's at the P2. Dubstep's looking all over the place.
We're still not entirely sure what's the go is with Dubstep.
I would not be surprised if we see Wadey, Benny, I guess Dubstep into the pits.
Yeah.
Even Laggy will stay out.
Yeah, Laggy can stay out for longer.
Cowboy's in the P6. Edge is in 9th after that lap 1 incident, and Conrod's in P10. Wow.
Yep, just has in the 10, and obviously the quicker guy's not far behind either. There's Penske and Rixel here battling away. Might actually lose a spot here, and he does.
And Jared stays out. Dubstep's in the P2 now.
And they're going to come straight to the
And
pit lane, yes they do. And Dubstep's got a 5-second
gets
penalty.
a 5-second penalty. So I think Dubstep might have had a lag issue. So
yeah.
that was actually a battle for P2 at the end there.
Yep. Well, he's still lagging a bit.
Which is a shame as Matt and Fish are in. Here comes Conrad. He's ahead of Dubstep and Benny. But the top 6 haven't pitted yet. Edge and Laggy can go further.
Well, Benny under attack from out of the pit lane. He's lost a couple of spots here.
Look at Rixel. He's pressurising feed Dubstep here.
If anything, Rixel's gained a lot in those pit stops.
Yeah. He's jumped Penske, he's jumped Benny, he's jumped Exdill, Mitchie.
It's never good when you see a driver in front of you red Xing. That's what I'm seeing on my screen with Dubstep anyway, so whether that's for everybody else or not, I'm not too sure.
So you've got the alien indicator on my screen.
Yes.
But Jared's in. Jared is now in. The race leader is now in, ladies. He'll be gone to the hard and hopefully and praying that he gets no safety car.
No, safety car would literally wipe out his margin as here comes Wadey as well into the pit lane. So
and Laggy's going to take the lead of the race.
Yep.
Cowboy Oz is now into the pits. Edge stays out.
So where is Wadey going to pop out here? That'll be the interesting one.
I think
the first one. There he goes.
PA.
That was a bit close out of the pits. It's behind Benny. Dubstep's still right
Dubstep's gone for a spin. Dubstep's gone for a spin. Oh my God, he's on track. Oh no, okay.
Whoa, hello. It is now down at turn 1.
Codemasters.
I have no idea. It's not been a great race at all for Dubstep. Starting on the front row, then somehow has ended up back in 17th.
Yeah, Codemasters, really.
Yeah.
It's Benny's pressurising me, Wadey.
Someone went very wide there. That was Wadey.
Yeah, that was Wadey. Still the only one on mediums right now. But he'll have to come in for another stop, I think.
Yeah, more than likely.
Oh, me Wadey, where you going, fella? As Death Bros in the 15th, behind Formula Fish. His Edge is now pitted. So he went 1 lap extra on those hard tyres, couldn't make it work. As Death Bro on Formula Fish, down the inside the final corner, gets the move done from P14. What a contrast of weeks for the two Alpha boys.
Yeah, Death Bro. I don't know what it is with him this week. He might have actually come under attack here from Fish down into turn 1. No, not quite, but hasn't really made any spots in this race. Only the odd couple as Death Bro, so maybe Bahrain's not really a track that maybe suits him.
Yeah. I say so. It's been a yellow flag sector 1. It's
Dubstep.
Dubstep's retired. Will that bring out a safety car?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it is. There it is. Laggy will probably come out in P2.
Yeah, I'd say you will be actually.
This has thrown everything into chaos here, ladies and gentlemen. A safety car has come out because I think Dubstep might have just retired. As Laggy comes in now,
yep.
Edge is probably kicking in.
Oh, hang on, Jarrett's coming as well.
In as well. Medium tyres?
It have to be. He has to wait.
What does Rixel do? What does Rixel do? Does he come
mediums.
in?
Yeah, I think
Rixel's in. I think everybody will be coming in.
And he's got a penalty.
Rixel gets a 5-second penalty. Yeah, Petsky's in. Wadey is in.
I think everybody will have to come in. Dill's got a 5-second
penalty. Everybody's coming in, and Laggy has the lead on the race. Laggy is leading this race, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty much everybody will have fresh mediums. Who's not staying? Is not pitting. Withers is not pitting. Neither's Fish, and neither is Edge. By the looks of it,
does Conrad come in? No, Conrad stays out.
Yeah, he's
Edge
another driver.
5th.
Come out in P11. Well, they're saying that Conrod's
Withers is on the podium, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give this man a round of applause. He grinds and grinds. He's actually on the podium.
For the
I
moment.
don't think he'll stay there, but
yes, for the moment.
He's actually on the podium. Edge is in P5. With the surprise packet, Laggy is leading the race thanks to this car.
So Edge, oh, careful Edge. You're under safety car, mate. You got to slow down a little bit there. So, I don't know what's going on here with Benny and Conrad.
And this helps out Death Bro as well, because
yes.
he was in, just battling no one, literally. And now he might be within a shout for points.
Yeah, possibly. Where is he? 16th at the moment, last of the runners. Once everybody closes up here, it's quite a potential. Probably a good thing maybe that safety car came when it did, because Edge I don't think would have pitted anyway, because he's only just come in for a set of the medium tyres,
Yeah.
so this might be not too bad.
That's what I said. Edge was probably kicking himself that it's come out a lap too late for him. But it's interesting what Withers and Formula Fish do. Would they just come in now and have that quote unquote one lap fresher tyre? I think Withers is coming in.
Withers is definitely in.
Yeah, Withers is definitely in. Formula Fish is on the podium, ladies and gentlemen. Very strange that he's not going back onto the mediums, unless he hasn't got a fresh set.
That's probably maybe one of the reasons, or maybe he thinks he's got a bit more grip on the hard compound tyres, and maybe, but so it's going to be a very interesting last few laps, ladies and gentlemen, that is for sure.
13 laps. I think the safety car might be in this lap, I think. It usually runs about 2 to 3 laps.
Withers catches up to the back of the train, which he should be able to do.
Oh yeah, he will. Conrad's in the P10, but I think he's going to be gobbled up by the likes of Poms, Dill, Matt, Def, even Calbo, I would say.
There's what's going on here? Everyone's trying to slow down here, make sure they don't pass under safety car.
Going to be an interesting restart.
That's for sure.
For sure. Let's hope no one loses their front wings.
First full-on safety car in the Monday League. Obviously, there's been, one or two in the Saturday League so far. So first one for this Monday League.
There was 2 full safety cars into virtuals last Saturday.
Yep.
On the Saturday League, and then it was like 3 virtuals last Monday. Saturday only had 1 BSC, and then there we go, safety car in this lap, and obviously we get a safety car tonight. I think Fish is going to fall down the pack a lot. Could Edge get on the podium?
Potential. We've got quick drivers behind the Aussie Rixel Championship leader. We'll be hoping to gain a few spots out of this. We all know what
There's the
Penske's
safety
like.
car does come in.
Dive bombs. We're back racing again.
And here we go. It's going to be green flag. Here we go. Here comes Jared.
Going to be on him straight away here.
Yeah, I think Jared might have a little bit less downforce, more straight line speed, but Jared down into turn 1, gets the move done.
Can Laggy fight back?
There he goes. Can Laggy catch up? This Fish is still in P3 somehow. He comes Edge right behind
maybe
him.
not for long.
Oh, they're going 3 wide.
Not quite. No, not quite.
But there's Edges in the podium. He's going to need Fish as a barrier for drivers over it.
There's Rixel.
Gonna catch up with Laggy. Oh, Penske gone sideways there a little bit.
Gonna try to crisscross. Get the drive out of here.
Oh, Penske gets the smoothest of runs. As Laggy's still behind Jared. Look away a little bit.
Up the inside.
DRS, yeah, Rixel overtakes Formula Fish.
Thompson's got by Conrod for 10th. Now Fish going to be under attack here from Penske.
Fish runs really wide. Jared slowly edging out that gap.
That's the new fast right.
Race.
She's lagging a little bit here. No ERS till the next lap. Here comes Penske up into turn 1. Oh, Fish is lagging every which way.
Oh.
And ghosting. Oh no, there's chaos.
Oh, there's a big crash. Sorta.
I think that was Wadey.
Might have had a loss. I think Penske might have lost a bit of his front wing.
Oh, it's all going on here. Fish has left the session, so it might have something to do with connection as Wadey's around. Think the same. Mitchie's off the road.
Oh, wait.
Way off the road here is Mitchie.
And Mitchie and Wadey has no front wing.
Probably would not surprise me at all. Benny again.
Well, Penske does has his front wing.
Oh, Penske really wide on the exit. Rixell's now
Richard Rixell.
got by. Yes, he has.
Penske's the 6.
On the podium. There's the ghost of car Fish, who's now dropping back, obviously.
The whole gaggle of cars.
Oh, that was contact, I think, with Dylan Poms. I think Dill may have got front wing damage. Yes, he's missing an end plate.
Oh, no, Dill.
Jarrett says it's 29.9.
Calbo.
It was a big swap from Death, bro. So Death moves himself to 12th. Dill gets another penalty coming into the pit lane. I think he's got to serve
Dill.
one into the pit lane. Benny and Penske. Up the inside goes Benny. There's a lot of cars going on here. What is going on?
Trying to catch up with everything. It's full of fish. His laggy cars in the 12th now.
Wadey's got another 3-second penalty. So that's close there. It's very wide there. Oh, contact between Calbo and Death. Whoa, someone's gone very wide. There is Matt has gone.
Yep, I think, I see on the track, Matt's spun it.
Yep.
Dill and Mitchie going on the soft tyres.
Yeah, probably no surprise there at all.
It's a three-way battle for P5 here. As Rixell's slowly catching up to that lucky person.
Yep. It just dropped away there, but thankfully there's a gap of 7 seconds behind to Penske, who's leading this group here. Wadey, thinks got by somehow. Calbo into P11 again with, what has he got? A part of a front wing or no front wing? What is he? Oh, one end plate missing, okay.
Who's that?
Wadey.
Oh, Wadey. So he's done the straight he did last week just to tough it out. Rixell makes the move on Laggy for P2. Now, this is a titanic battle for the championship between Rixell and Jared.
That's what we want to see. These two are still going side by side.
Just see them in the background.
They're still battling, going on for second place. Is there? No, I'll take that back.
Yeah, I'm on that battle, but Rixell is ahead of Laggy. Is that Matt's in the pits?
Death row! Jeez. Thought for a second he was going to slam into the back of Withers there as he's in a half sandwich at the moment here. Oh, this could end badly. This could end really badly here.
There's a Renault.
Oh, hello. Yep. That's Benny.
Benny.
Taking out one of the polystyrene signs. I know that. Oh, no. Do not go full white here, please. Death and Wadey going side by side. Oh, hello, Calbo up the inside. For 2 spots in one go. Tell you what, Calbo nearly has virtual safety car. Laggy's out.
No. Oh, he must have hit the curb.
He's crashed off to the left-hand side there.
Yep, there he is. Oh, no, that is really unlucky for Laggy.
I must be setting a curse or something for like surprise podium getter because none of them have delivered for me so far. I know it's only the second race of the season.
I mean, I'm gonna be 1-1 because I think I got the. No, I didn't. I'm gonna be 0-2, the same as you.
Yeah.
For surprise podium.
Give everyone a bit of a breather.
Edge is also going to be a surprise podium if he stays on. He's got 10 seconds behind Penske.
Both Wadey and Benny are going to take full advantage of this virtual safety car, get a change of front wing and soft tyres. So we're back racing again.
And we're going green flag racing again. Can Rixell catch up to BRL Jared? That is the question.
Pretty evenly matched on tyre compound, so there should not be too much difference.
It's 2.2 with 7 laps to go.
Still not impossible here.
As Penske gained 2 seconds from on edge up to the VSC, but he's lost a second again. Calvo on death. Did he make a move?
No, quite.
He stays in P8. Calvo, the legend himself.
Oh, Dill's off the road.
Sector 2. It's Dill again.
I don't know whether he's done that by himself or whether he and Benny have had a bit of an issue there. See who's closest battle.
Slowly catching up to Penske.
Calvo will have DRS on death. I don't think it'll be close enough. No, not quite, I don't think. But
Death's in non-DRS.
Death is closing in as well on Withers. Did a superb job in P6, I've got to say.
But Calvo will get the second by the cherry with DRS.
No, not quite. It sort of started to settle itself out a little bit. We had very close battles and then all hell broke loose. It's 29.4 now is the fastest lap, is that Matt. It's all just settled into a bit of a rhythm now.
I was going to say, Pons is under a second. Paul.
Yep.
I was going to say, welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everything is okay. Hoping everything is okay. There's Death Bro is really catching up to Withers.
Yeah, I could really sense this was coming. And Calvo, we ready and waiting to pounce should something happen to these two in front. Let's see what happens here on the front straight. Ooh, very close.
Just watching this battle for P4 between Poms and Penske. Poms has DRS.
Should have it.
It's the inside. Yes, he does. His Death Bro moves up to P6.
Yep.
And Withers is right behind. Calvo is right behind Withers. I apologise.
3-second penalty as Death Bro really covers straight away there on Withers.
And Penske makes the move on the outside.
A bit of contact between Death and Withers. They've gotten away with it. Benny 29.29, new fastest lap of the race. Yeah, Penske back up on the P4. Yellow flags. Withers is around.
No, Withers.
It's all right.
But he's still in the points.
Yep, he's got
still in the points.
As Dill's now out of the Grand Prix. At Sector 1.
Will that trigger another safety car? It's virtually the same places where Dubstep retired, and I don't think so. Now, as Leahy has left the session.
That's because he's out of the race, yeah, so.
Yeah. Closest battle is still Poms and Penske. Benny overtakes Pablo Vicious ghosted car. Withers has a 14-second gap between himself and Miwadi. And there's 5 laps to go, so he might be within the shed of P9. Conrod's back into P8 again.
As Poms makes the move back up the inside of Penske into P4. No doubt Penske will fight back here. Does Poms cover? Yes, he does. So Penske's going to have to do this the long way around. He might hang on to it. Maybe just
the space. Oh, bit of contact.
The wrong side.
Screen, not sure about yours.
Maybe just a slight bit of contact, not too much, but Poms gets the move done. Into P4 he goes. Matt gets a penalty for speeding in the pits.
Another fight. And Mitchie comes into the pits as well. I see on the track map.
Yeah, that'll be probably trying to get fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Closing in here on Poms. No, not quite.
But,
Keep an
ladies
eye on
and gentlemen,
You go on.
P3 is occupied by RBHR Edge. And Owens, if you watch this back, he- I think you might have a heart attack if
probably
you see
might, yeah.
Edge's name on the post. It's Penske is falling a little bit back behind Poms, and Edge has a 9-second gap between him and Poms. So Edge could stay on the podium.
Yeah, it's just
if these
checking
two
the.
continue the battle.
It's just checking the penalty situation as well. Edges, I think, has got one penalty, I believe. I don't think it's two as of yet, but Poms is on 2 warnings, so he's very close to another to 1 penalty. And Penske, I think, is pretty keeping it clean at the moment. So as long as Edge keeps this gap with what is this, a bit under 3 laps to go here, he'll be on track for the podium.
Is Benny's making a charge on me Wadey for the last point paying position. Withers is still in P9, 11 seconds between himself and Wadey.
Yeah.
4 laps to go. I mean, it is possible.
Very possible. Penske again slowly closing in on Poms, but no, not quite close enough there. We'll keep an eye on as Benny Fenwady for 10th and 11th.
I'm on the battle with Poms and Penske at the moment. As Rick's started to pick up the pace a little bit. As he's got no ERS at all.
Yeah, that gap's sort of been fluctuating a little bit, just a bit between 2 and 2.2 seconds, really. So pretty much stayed stable. It just comes down a little bit every time. Probably favours one driver compared to the other as well, but keeping it intact at the moment here. I think Jarrett's looking good for the win.
Unless he gets a penalty, it could happen.
That's true. As Benny,
let's not hope. Let's hope not. As Benny makes a move on P10, I should say. Penske's starting to
side by side.
Slide back a little bit.
It didn't last long. Wait, he's got back into P10 here, but then have a look. No. Not quite. As he gets a 3-second time penalty. I might have to check the race, these penalty situation in a second here. My word, that is some weird swerving in a bit there. Benny trying to get down the inside and he's not going to make it. Wadey gets it back here.
It's the gap between Edge and Poms is slowly coming down. 7.5 now. It was 11 seconds.
Just got to keep it simple here. Oh, this is close between these two for 10th. Oh, Betty up the inside here into turn 10. Makes it stick. Wadey might come back here with the crisscross. Does not have the DRS. Does Wadey, but he'll send it up the inside here.
Oh.
Close. Manages to hang on for now, but I don't think it'll be for too long. Let's have a quick look at the penalty situation here. Just have a double check. Jarrett's on 1 warning. Rixell's got that 5-second time penalty. I don't think he's served that as of yet. Edge has got the 1 penalty. Okay, back to the front here.
Yeah. For those who missed that, Rickshaw does have a 5-second penalty. You just cut it a little bit there. As we're still watching this battle for P10 and 11, it's the closest battle on track. As Penske's 1.7 behind Poms for win 87.
Yeah, so Poms is really starting to pull away from Penske.
As Jared's coming around the final corner to start the final lap of the race. And what a race it's been, as Jared is a 2.3 second gap over Rixel, who has a 13-second gap over Edge, who has a 7-second gap over Poms. Will be nice points for Racing Point in the Constructors. Penske's in 5th, Deathbro in 6th, Calbo in 7th, Conrad in 8th. Withers, the man, is in 9th, and Wadey is in 10th with Benny right behind him. Yellow flag, sector 1.
Oh, it's Matt.
That's Matt. Matt's going for a little spin. And it looks like Withers will get P9. He's got a 10-second gap between him and Wadey. Conrad will probably stay P8. Yellow flag, sector 2. I think it's Matt again. No.
Mitchie's going way off here.
And that's going to be a sight for Mitchie. He's going to be lapped by Edge. And
oh, it's contact.
Pomps.
What's happened?
Pomps has spun it in the middle sector after the S's.
Wadey's
out. He's out.
Crashed at turn, that bit where Dylan Dubstepper crashed.
Yeah.
He'll get back to the front because the race is nearly finished and Jared's pretty much, even though started position, oh no, but he's on pole. He's taking the race victory.
Yes, he has. And Rickson will get P2. 5-second penalty and Edge. Ladies and gentlemen.
He's going to get the podium.
Probably finish P3. And what a podium that has been. Nice one, Edge. But will he stay there? Here comes Penske around the final corner. Will Penske get the podium? No, he won't.
Oh, look at this. Side by side for 5th. Deathbro's got it.
Oh, yeah, Deathbro got it.
He got it on the final corner. Literally, Calbo comes in 7th. Conrad in 8th. Withers, what a job.
Withers.
P9. There's that slow Red Bull as Matt is doing donuts coming across the finish line by the looks of things. Benny will come home in 10.
Benny will get the last point.
Thank God Carson ghosted.
Car will get P11. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is RBHR Edge's first official league race here.
Yes, I think it is.
I correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is, but Edge is on the podium, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a race! What controversy? There was crashes. There was a safety car. Wings were deployed. Zach Stills left the session. But wow.
That was another entertaining race yet again.
What a race, ladies and gentlemen. And there's still one more spot left. If you want to jump on board, come on down as Jared takes the race win from Rixel and Edge. I think Rixel might get driver of the day from last to second. There's Penske in 4th, Deathbro in 5th, Pomps 6th, Carbo in 7th. What a drive from him. Conrad, P8 once again, another points haul for Haas. Withers in 9th, his first points of the season. And Benny in 10th with Fish in 11th, Wadey of Mitchie 13th, Matt 14th with Dill, Laggy and Dubstep also DNFing in 15th, 16th and 17th respectively. Wow. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, really.
I mean, you got 3 drivers in contention with driver of the day. You got Rixel, Deathbro, and Calbo, all starting at the back, all in the points. I mean,
could you chuck Edge in there as well, or maybe not?
Who?
Could you chuck Edge into that for the driver of the day, considering first podium for possible?
Yeah, I mean, you could. There's just so many.
Yeah,
who
it's hard
would you
to
give
pick.
it to?
It's hard to pick, really. I mean, probably some other drivers, obviously. It's a real tough one this time around. I mean, probably would be Rixel for coming all the way back for the pole, but I'm nearly tempted to give it to Edge. I don't know why, but Brizzy, maybe you could help.
I mean, as I said, Edge for first podium. You got Rixel coming from the back on the podium. Deathbro from back at the podium as well, or for P6, I think it was. You got Calbo as well, starting 17th, finishing 7th.
Yeah.
But I think I might give it to. You know what? Let's give it to Edge.
Yeah.
I know people are gonna say, "Oh, why not Rixel? Why not Death Bro?" But I think Rixel is a quick driver. I think he would be on the podium regardless had he not had his incident in qualifying.
Yeah.
I think, and then you got Withers as well, P9.
That as well.
But yeah, I think I might give it to Edge. Jared did the lights, pretty much the lights the flag finish.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll give it to Edge.
All right.
So well done, Edge, on Driver of the Day. Hopefully the race will be up tomorrow on the Redline YouTube channel.
Yes.
Hopefully tomorrow night, hopefully. It'll have all the standings at the end, as I did last week. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next week now. It's at China.
Yes, it should be a very interesting track. And don't forget, get yourself subscribed to the Redline Racing League YouTube channel and also the Twitch channel. Obviously, Mitchie, whenever he will stream on for the Saturday League, he'll be doing that over on the Twitch. So go check that one out as well. And also follow Frizy because obviously he's doing the live streaming for the Monday League.
Yes, I am doing the live stream for the Monday League. Yeah, it's 2 races in, and we've already got 2 different race winners.
Yep.
We've had a surprise podium already with Edge. No disrespect to Edge. And we've had a really weird mixed results. I mean, last race we had Panish in the Williams.
Yep.
Finishing in the points, and he got Driver of the Day, starting last and getting into the points. We have Rixel starting last, getting in the podium this race. Death Bro as well into the points. Same with Cowboy from 17th to 7th. Honorable mention there.
Yes.
But yeah, I think I think Edge deserves Driver of the Day.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, that is it. This is a what was I going to say? That is it for this race. I hope you all enjoyed. Next week is at China, and who knows what's going to happen at China?
Yeah.
You've got it could be a monsoon over at China. So we haven't had a wet race on the Monday League yet. We've had one on the Saturday, but not on the Monday, so that could spice it up.
Or we just get infected by coronavirus. Whichever way, it'll work anyway, so...
Yeah, it's always the way.
Yes.
But that'll do it for me and VSR RoscoArm. I hope you enjoyed and tune in tomorrow, which is the 3rd of March. If not tomorrow, definitely Wednesday the 4th of March. Onto the Redline YouTube channel, subscribe over there. I'll be sharing it around, so hopefully you look at it.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see you next week at China. Bye.
See ya.